The hard truth about why Sigma males cut people off without warning. A Sigma man cutting someone off is not a small thing. It's not a huge deal. And it's not to grab attention either. It's a wise choice that has been increasing quietly without most people noticing. The Sigma male doesn't get mad too often. He doesn't try to fight, beg, or explain. He looks at stuff. And he goes away when something or someone doesn't feel right to him anymore. In a calm way. Yes, totally. And they don't want to look back. A lot of people have trouble understanding it. 1 minute you're in his life, and the next minute you're not. There was no struggle, no warning, and no end. Just silence. Silence that is clear and chilly. But don't get it wrong. The Sigma man is already emotionally aloof when he cuts someone off. What seems sudden to you is really just the last part of a story he's been making up in his thoughts for weeks or even months. These men are very aware of themselves, know where their limits are, and are continually trying to be emotionally calm. They don't go away because of a reaction. It's a choice based on beliefs, habits, and a hard truth that most people can't bear. Let's figure out the underlying psychological reason why Sigma guys cut others off without warning, pity, or a chance to change their minds. He could see right through you since you weren't real. Guys from Sigma are great at figuring individuals out. They don't only hear what you say, they also pick up on your energy, figure out what you mean, and even pick up on the smallest signs of dishonesty. You might think you're being clever, playing social games, or covering your flaws. But for a Sigma, it's like seeing a magician do his tricks in slow motion. They see the fake humility, the compliments that are meant to be polite, and the artificial friendship. And they lose all respect as soon as they see it. You might still be smiling, talking, and thinking that everything is okay. But he thinks the clock has already started to run. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't call you out. He doesn't give you a heads up. Because in his perspective, sincerity isn't up for question. You're already on your way out if he has to ask you what you want. You became an emotional load. Sigma men know that their energy is valuable, and they treat it that way. They are strong because they are alone, mentally clear, and emotionally steady. So when someone starts to break that balance by producing drama, being needy, or acting out, the option has already been made. He doesn't point fingers. He doesn't say harsh things. He just stops. You might have believed he was cold, aloof, or not there for you when you needed him. But what you were truly feeling was withdrawal, which happens when someone is too much for you to bear. Sigma males don't want to change you. They are not your therapist, your emotional sponge, or your support system. Every day of the week, 24 hours a day. They don't leave those who are in pain, but they do leave people who hurt others for fun. He lost respect for you without saying anything. For Sigma people, respect is everything. Not respect. Not confirmation. Respect. Yelling or speaking harsh things is not usually what disrespect means. It can be subtle, like making fun of his goals, not following through on his plans, or trying to control his time. And every time you do it, you break the unspoken agreement between you. He won't scream. He won't try to explain anything to you. That's not how he does things. When respect is gone, the relationship is already over. The only thing left is the formal exit, which will happen without any warning, words, or an apology. You thought that everything was fine because he didn't say anything. People sometimes think that Sigma guys are silent when they aren't. They think it means being indifferent or not doing anything. But silence is a way to respond. It's data. It's a test. They weren't judging you because they wanted to, they were just interested. Did you stay the same? Did what you did match what you said? Did you accept his limits even though he didn't state them? If the answer is no, your quiet test turned into a silent goodbye. And by the time you noticed it, it was too late. You became less important. Sigma males don't keep people in their lives because they feel awful, miss them, or feel like they have to. They don't gather relationships. They are the ones who figure things out. He won't keep you around just to be kind if you start to feel like noise instead of signal. If you don't bring depth, stimulation, or value. He doesn't mind being alone himself. He lives there. So if you become boring, repetitive, or shallow, he'll quietly get rid of you. Not because he doesn't like you, but he doesn't want to live a messy life in any way, shape, or form. Your ideals and the way he was going didn't fit up. Sigma males don't care about what other people think, what is popular, or what makes them feel good. Even if they don't say anything, they're working on something. A photo, a job to do, a personal opinion that helps individuals choose what to do. So when someone in their lives starts to walk down a path that doesn't match with that vision, the dissonance is too great to stomach. It could be your obsession with things. You gossip about other people. You want other people to agree with you. Or your unwillingness to change. He won't try to change you if it comes in the way of what he wants to do. He'll just go. For a Sigma, alignment is not just important. It's about living. And if you're bothering me, you're out. You went into his sacred space. Being alone gives Sigma guys their vitality back. They contemplate about the world by themselves, in silence, free from noise and other people's expectations. That solitude isn't a luxury, it's like breathing. It gets too much when someone keeps coming into that space and demanding for more time, more attention, and more emotional availability. You might think you're just being close, but to him, you're breaking the law. Sigma men need time to think, breathe, plan, and start afresh. You are a threat to his balance if you need to be near to him yet he wants space. The Sigma man will do anything to retain that equilibrium, even if it means not talking to you. You try to keep him in check, you've already lost a Sigma the moment you try to control him. You can't get him to give in by making him feel awful. You can't make him do what you want by being quiet. You can't employ emotional blackmail to make him give up his freedom. He doesn't make a big thing about it. He leaves without saying anything. And it happens as soon as he senses someone trying to catch him. Sigma guys value autonomy over affection. Control is not good. Even if it seems like love, care, or concern. He'll cut you off as soon as he believes you're trying to change how he feels. You didn't see the lines that weren't there. Not every line is spoken. Some are sensed. Sigma males believe that people should be able to understand how respect, space, and time work without being told. They won't provide you a list of things to do. But they are always watching how you talk to them, how you treat their time, how you act when they require some time to themselves, how you handle getting turned down or not hearing anything. If you keep crossing those lines, interrupting their flow, placing pressure on their emotions, or assuming you have access to their time, they will quietly kick you out of their lives. No warning. Not mad. Just being gone. You kept doing the same wrong thing. Men with the Sigma personality type are highly skilled at seeing patterns. That's how they live their lives. They don't react to behavior that is strange. They look for patterns. You might be charming, smart, very interesting. But if you act in ways that are dishonest, inconsistent, blame-shifting, or damaging emotional loops, he will know the truth long before you try to explain it. A Sigma recognizes your pattern as a part of who you are. And if that pattern makes him feel insecure, he doesn't need to know why. He needs some room. He chose peace over history. You might have known him for a long time. Things we all remember. Conversations that go deep. Laughter. Bonds. But none of that matters if you make things hard, messy, or hard to understand. Sigma guys don't stick with the past. They stay committed to their peace. That means that even long-term partnerships could end if they don't help him think properly anymore. He won't stay. He won't wait till the finish. He won't try to save something just because it was once essential. He lets go. Totally. Finally. Without any feelings or ceremony. A Sigma doesn't want to talk about peace. And if keeping you means losing it, you're already gone. Final thoughts. If a Sigma male has ever left your life, it wasn't a quick choice. It was a planned relocation. After paying close attention, withdrawing away emotionally, and slowly losing alignment, a calm finish was reached. He didn't just leave you. He'd grown too big for you. And by the time you noticed him, it was too late. These men don't hold grudges. They don't play games. And they don't come back after the choice is made. They cut people off like a surgeon cuts out a tumor, not because they detest them, but because they have to. Exactly. For good. If you want to be a part of a Sigma male's life, here are the rules. Be truthful. Give people some space. Energy that fits. Don't play games. And don't ever think that he's weak because he doesn't say anything. That stillness could be the beginning of your exit. Subscribe. This is the beginning of your next chapter.